Hi everyone.
Hello.
My name is Perpetual.
And my name is Rudolph.
And together we're from Love, Faith, and Passion.
Okay, this one is a very interesting one because for me, the honest truth is that it was from a place of revelation. I knew that she was the one because I had taken time to pray about it, and not just pray, a lackadaisical kind of prayer, but I was very specific about it. I really wanted God to take over because I was tired of making so many mistakes. And so it was from this place of surrender where I said, God, you know what? I've done it my own way. I thought I had game. I thought I had it all figured out, but really I don't. And I need you to show me the way. And then He opened up my eyes to this amazing woman who I had known for over 2 years, and yet I had never really known her. And yet she was right there in front of me. So, like, for me, when He opened my eyes, it was really from a place of clarity. And I had no shadow of doubt that she's the one. That is why when we went on our very first date, I asked her out on that very first date, and then a month later I told her that we'll actually come to your house in May to pay your bridal price, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. For me, how I knew that he was the one, well, I had come from a relationship where I cheated, and so that relationship didn't work out, and I had messed up so bad. There was some other guy involved, and I was just in a space where I said, you know what, I'm not gonna try this relationship thing because it's like I just know how to pick the bad ones. So I was just in a space where I was like, okay, Lord, with a love, I'm done. I just want to serve. So I started going to church early. I would help out wherever I could, and then I started having dreams about him. I remember the first dream I had about him. We were seated in a room and we were chatting, and then one of his sisters came in and said, oh, mom needs your help in the kitchen. And when I woke up, I'm like, that was a very weird dream. And then the second dream I had, we were seated in a room, me, him, and his parents. And his parents were asking us why we were taking so much time. And I was saying, oh no, he's busy and stuff like that. And when I had those dreams, I felt very unsettled because I was coming from a place where I'm the one who messed up. So I went straight to his mom, who was just my mentor and my boss then, and I said, look, I've been dreaming about the youth pastor. I don't want it. Let's pray against it. I really think that church and set apart are very important to me, so I'm not willing to lose that on his account. Then she was like, oh, okay, we'll pray. And we started praying, and then I continued dreaming about him, many different dreams, and I just felt, okay, the Lord is leading me a certain direction. So when he asked me out on a date, I was ready, yes, but I was just like, if this guy hurts me, he is really gonna see. So when he asked me out, what really proved to me even more is that after I had complained about his bad communication, on our first date, before he asked me out, he said, look, there's something that I want to talk to you about, but maybe let me give a background. One of the last dreams I had was him explaining to me how it's not his fault that he can't communicate every time, how it's not like a chore, it's not intentional to keep people waiting, especially me. So he explained all the reasons why he's so busy and stuff like that. And then on our date, he starts to say all these things that I saw in a dream, and for me, that's how I knew that this is it.
And the other thing that was really amazing about how we knew, there were so many other forms of divine confirmation. For me, one of them was my grandmother, her soul rest in peace. She was like my sweetheart. I used to take roses to her when I would go and visit her, and we were very close. So during the time that I was about to ask her out, before I even knew that I'd ask her out, she was in the stage of her life where she had a brain tumor. So it was sitting on some very sensitive areas of her brain. So she was not able to really walk, she was not able to really talk, and she was also not able to see clearly. So I come home one day, and then I hear that she just says to me, hey, you know what, I met a new friend, I have a new best friend. So I was actually asking her that, who has taken my place, who is this new best friend that you are talking about? Then she said to me that, so at that point I went away and I came back, and then she said the same thing, that hey, you know that I now have a new best friend. I said, so who is this new best friend? Then she says that her name is Perpetual. And I'm like, wait, Perpetual? Then she's like, yes. Then I'm like, then she says, so I want you to take me to Perpetual's home. So I said, that's interesting. Why? Then she says that because I want to see where the woman who will take care of my son the rest of his life lives. And so for me, that statement took me aback. I didn't ask her anything else. I simply walked away because I was shocked. I was like, who says that? Why would she say that? And first of all, why Perpetual? Why would she say that about Perpetual? Because by then we weren't even courting. We hadn't even gone our first date yet. And so for me, that really took me aback, and knowing that she was a prayerful woman. And then that's when I actually found out that she had been talking to Perpetual that day, asking her questions and really trying to get to know her. So I think also for her, it was beyond whether, Perpetual is a beautiful woman, because by then she couldn't even really see. But as a prayerful woman, I believe that God deposited something in her heart that she had to communicate to me to confirm what God was going to unravel very shortly.
That's it for now, but do join us next time for the next part of our story.
And don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share. Thank you so much.